I love working with executives, those that have built a business, those that are doing amazing things in enterprise companies, powerful entrepreneurs. But one of the things I most commonly hear is, Brian, I don't really want to attach my face or my name directly to my company. Maybe I want to sell the company one day. Maybe it's because I feel like that I don't want to alienate my employees, or even to the point where you realize that you can't do everything, therefore you don't want to be the face. But here's the thing. In 2018, it's no longer a separation of church and state or a separation of personal brand versus commercial brand. People have always bought from people they like. And I believe moving forward, people will buy from those they can relate to. And if your face is not on the about page, at the minimum, you're missing out. If your face as an executive is not part of the story, if you're not telling your why story, you're truly not going to stand out. And how can you relate? I get to work with brands of all sizes. And last week I got to work with leadership in the paintball industry, leadership with the sailing industry. And yesterday I met with a very successful entrepreneur in the home building business here in Northern Virginia. And all three of their executives said the same thing. And they have an amazing story. They have a background. They've gone through trials and tribulations. They have certain vulnerabilities and certain things that have happened in their life that is very relatable. But when you go to their website or you see what their digital channels look like, it's very canned. It's very logo based. It's very, talking about broader things. It's not relatable. And if you want to stand out, you have to be relatable. And I also believe you as a leader have to embrace the fact that it's okay for you to use those digital eyeballs, leverage your story, tell your brand message. And even if you sell the company, or even if you're no longer with the business, the next leader will have a story. The next leader will be part of that amplification, that standing out. But if you are not willing to do that today, I believe you are going to struggle to be relatable. I believe you're going to struggle to have your story stand out. I challenge you this, and it's a great example. The CEO of Hint Water. Hint Water is a water that I absolutely love drinking, but she used to be a senior VP at AOL. And one of the craziest things was if someone had put an ad in front of me or posted on social media that you need to stop drinking Diet Coke and you need to start drinking flavored water, I would have said, you're crazy. But a Facebook ad appeared in my feed, and it was an article on Inc. interviewing the CEO, and she was explaining how she was addicted to Diet Coke while working at AOL, and that she invented this drink, Hint Water, because of the fact that she needed to find something to replace that. And she told her story and her struggles and her woman leadership and a lot of things she had gone through. And I can tell you, I would have never purchased that product, a water, flavored water product originally, but I've bought 8 cases of that water this year, just in the last month, because I could relate with the story. Now, she didn't push her water, but she told me her story, and I thought, hey, I'm kind of addicted to Diet Coke as well. I need to try this out. Think about it. How can you, as a leader, tell your story, stand out from the noise, and start getting on video, sharing who you are, what you've been through, so that we, the consumer, the connected digital natives, can relate with you, start to build trust and rapport with you, and ultimately turn your customers into fans, your fans into advocates, advocates into evangelists. That, in my opinion, is the future of marketing. The future of marketing is relatability. I challenge you as a leader, how are you being relatable in 2018? Cheers.